Hello there, Cancer. Thank you for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of June 29th through July the 5th. We are using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And so the first card that we have showing up here is the Page of Clubs. I love this card. This card comes in on Monday for you, Cancers. This just means that you're getting some kind of message that inspires you. It makes you excited. It makes you want to get up and do something. So you're going to hear something that makes you want to get up and do something. And this is a positive something. This is something that is very productive and happiness making. So it's a good card on Monday. What a great way to start the week. And then on Tuesday, what you have showing up is another good card. What you have is the Hanged Man, and it's the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so the Hanged Man in reverse, you can see that he's kind of almost dancing a jig if you look at how he's standing when you've got this card upside down. So that's a good thing. The Hanged Man in reverse is just telling me, Cancer, that you've had a situation that you really didn't know what to do with, and that through taking some meditation time, some downtime, something has kind of clicked. Now you're starting to get a better perspective on this situation, and you're realizing that there's nothing to worry about, that this is a very easy situation to handle. All you've got to do is just walk out of it. So that's what's coming in on Tuesday, and that's really a nice thing to be able to see a situation you were struggling with and go, oh, wait a second, here's a plan that'll work just fine. So Wednesday, what we have, Cancers, coming up is the Queen of Swords. Now for some of you, this Queen of Swords is going to be representing you. For others of you, Cancer, this is going to be representing somebody that you're interacting with on Wednesday. Queen of Swords many times is a widow, but she's definitely a woman of sadness. She may be dealing with depression. She may not be depressed, but she may be dealing with a lot of things going on in her life that would depress the normal person, and she's just struggling through those things and keeps on putting one foot in front of the other. The other thing about the Queen of Swords, though, is that she's very logical. She's good at thinking things through. And to me, this person feels like she has time to think things through right now. I'm really feeling this heaviness of heart as I look at this card. For a lot of you guys, this is going to be someone who has lost a significant other. And I'm feeling like for some of you, Cancers, the person that you're going to be dealing with is going to be dealing with your moms. And it may be that your moms are facing an anniversary coming up, you know, to the person that they lost. Or, you know, some people, sometimes parents lose other children, and so maybe it's an anniversary of a death, maybe it's that child's birthday, maybe it was a significant other and it's their birthday or the anniversary that they used to share. But it feels like for a lot of you, this has to do with your mom, and it has to do with her really missing someone. So I feel like there's going to be some interaction going on there on Wednesday. Like I said, you know, this is a general reading, so it's not everything is going to apply to everybody. And when I get as specific as I do with a card like that, obviously there's some people out there that need to know this. They need to be thinking about this or aware of this. But it also obviously is not going to apply to everyone. So what you need to know is, if you want a private reading where we look at just energies that are only applying to you, then what you would do is schedule something private. But generally what I'm seeing for Wednesday is that either you're going to be feeling kind of blue, or maybe seriously blue, or you're going to be interacting with somebody else who is feeling pretty blue on Wednesday, Cancers. Now, and if someone else is female, by the way. Now Thursday, what we have showing up is we have the Six of Clubs in reverse. And Six of Clubs in reverse is just talking about that there's a certain project that you're working on, Cancers. And for a lot of you, this actually has to do with the Queen of Swords that you interacted with on Wednesday. So you're working on this project on Thursday, the Six of Clubs in reverse. And this is a project that not only benefits you, but it also benefits others around you in your sphere of influence. I don't feel like you finished this project yet on Thursday, but you do put a significant part of your energy and your time into it on Thursday. I do feel like it's going to be finished before long, probably before this week is out, but definitely before the next week is out for those of you with longer, more detailed, involved projects. But anyway, I feel like for many of you, this project is geared towards making this person that you dealt with on Wednesday feel better. Okay, so then on Friday, what we have showing up is we have the Knight of Coins for you Cancers. And the Knight of Coins really is talking about being good with your budget. So it's interesting that it shows up on Friday. Some of you, I'm sure, are going to be paying bills on Friday. But the Knight of Coins talks about being very diligent with your budget. It talks about trying to make sure that all the money spreads as far as you want it to spread. Now the other interpretation of this as well is closely related, and in that we're talking about being good about creating your income. So if you have a job where you have to clock in, I see you going and clocking in on that job and being very diligent about your work there on Friday. If you run your own business and you do things to create income, I see you being very diligent about putting in the time and effort to create your own income on Friday. So everything that's going on Friday that's showing up has to do with your budget, either managing your budget well or creating more cash flow. Okay, so Saturday we have the Knight of Cups. Now this talks about some kind of, I don't know if I want to say romantic action. I think that for some of you it is going to be romantic action, but I don't think that's going to apply for all of you. This is talking about having some action that reflects your faith in humanity. So I feel like on Saturday you're gonna, if you're not doing something romantic with your partner or with someone who you're interested in, I feel like then the other way that this is going to manifest for those of you who aren't doing that is that you're going to be doing something kind. This would be something like maybe assisting at a Special Olympics event, or helping a neighbor who maybe is not as able-bodied as they used to be to do some things that they would like to get done. This could be any number of things, but really it's just talking about being in a really good place, being really having a hard time putting words around the feelings I'm getting in here, and that doesn't happen too often. For those of you who watch me, you know that. But this is about an action of sharing. There's an action of sharing some good things that's going on Saturday for you Cancers. So either this is going to be a romantic situation, or it's going to be a situation where you're just doing something that shows that you care about the people around you. That's the best way to say it. So some kind of sharing with people that you care about on Saturday. And joyful. It's going to be joyful. It's not going to be a chore or a drudgery. Now Sunday, I haven't seen this card in a while, so this is nice. We have the Four of Clubs showing up. And the Four of Clubs just tells me, Cancers, that on Sunday there's going to be some kind of coming into the nest. That's kind of the general theme that I give for this card. So coming into the nest can manifest a few different ways. If you've split up with a romantic partner, this can be coming back together. This can be bringing a new baby home. This can also be somebody who went away to college now coming back home. This can also be a co-worker who has transferred into a different branch coming back to the original branch where you are, maybe even just temporarily, but either way they're coming back, sometimes permanently as well. This can be children moving back into mom and dad's house. And this can also be family get-togethers when we're talking about coming into the nest. This can be people getting together to celebrate a birthday or a first communion or anything along those lines too. Family reunions are really hot this time of year. So definitely somebody coming into the nest on Sundays for you Cancers. And I'm just looking back, I like to see where the 4th of July falls, which happens to be Saturday this week, and you guys had the Knight of Cups on Saturday, so some kind of romantic sharing or friendly sharing going on the 4th of July. Very cool. Yay! Okay, so anyway, that's your week, Cancers. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info. amista.info. Once you've poked around a little bit there, if you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, then feel free to touch base with me and we will schedule something for you as quickly as we can. Right now I don't have a real long waiting list. It's the summertime, so I can probably help you out either the same day you contact me or the day after. And I will see all of you here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.